bringing news that matters to you. You're watching the Bahamas Tonight Northern Edition.
Welcome back. The Ministry of Education rolling out a major initiative that is expected to have a significant impact on students on this island. Sabrina Brown has the details.
The Minister for Grand Bahama, education officials, and other special guests gathered for the launch of the Sandra Edgecombe Literacy Program. The aim is to increase the literacy rates of students in the district by encouraging them to read during the summer break. The idea for the program was presented to the late Deputy Director of Education Sandra Edgecombe by activist Joe Kohler of New York. Minister for Grand Bahama Dr. Michael Darville says this initiative is in keeping with the government's plan to improve the quality of education in the Bahamas.
Since coming to office, the government of the Bahamas has spent some $5 million upgrading technology, school computers and labs throughout the Bahamas, and $1 million on the island of Grand Bahama for the necessary upgrades that are essential for growth and development. Our partnership with Mr. Keller is just one of the many mechanisms that we now have in place that will assist government so that we can definitely do a better job through private-public partnership, that our young people will have access to the tools necessary to learn how to read and write.
District Education Officer for West Grand Bahama and Bimini, Marvin Roll, explains how the program will work.
We're just encouraging our students to get a form, get a book, read that book over the summer, bring the form back with a book report filled out, and then get a reward for what they've read.
Joe Kohler was the driving force behind the reading initiative. He believes it will have a significant impact in the public school system.
When I learned from my Cornell colleague, Mr. Howard Jacobson, up in Rochester, New York, about the challenge of literacy in the public schools in Rochester and the model that he had developed, I said this could be right, and I ran it by Miss Edgecombe, and then we talked to some of our principals, and I guess you might say the rest is history.
Husband of the late Sandra Edgecombe, Godfrey Edgecombe, is grateful that she is being honored in such a meaningful way.
I would like to say thanks to you all, and may her great works live forever.
Sabrina Brown, ZNS Network News.
And now it is time to ask the doctor.
Hi, and welcome to Ask the Doctor. JC from Freeport sent this question. I had tingling and numbness on the left side of my face last week. It only lasted for about 30 minutes, then it went away. A friend said I may have had a mini stroke. Is it true? Hi, JC, and thanks for your question. What you have described sounds very concerning. You may have had what we called a transient ischemic attack, or TIA, also referred to as a mini stroke, as your friend mentioned, and this should be taken very seriously. A TIA is caused when blood flow to part of the brain is blocked or reduced for a short period of time. It can mimic stroke-like symptoms and is usually caused by a clot that can be the result of hardening of the arteries called atherosclerosis, a heart attack, abnormal heart rhythms like atrial fibrillation. The clot can block blood flow to part of the brain, and those brain cells are affected within seconds, causing symptoms. After the clot dissolves, blood flow returns and the symptoms go away. So if you or someone you know are experiencing symptoms of a possible TIA or stroke, please call 919 or go to the nearest emergency room immediately. I'm Dr. Mimi Pratt, and this has been Ask the Doctor.
Stay with us. Ricardo Lightbourne is up next with a check on sports.